Hello guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome back to the other video. Today I'm also here with a linguistic topic, semantics and semiology. There is a I think this is not the right place to record this video because the camera is getting too blurred. Yes, here comes the clear variant. So semantics and semiotics. Modern semiotics was found in pioneer means introduced by American philosopher Charles Sanders Peirce and Swiss linguist Ferdinand de Saussure. Peirce and de Saussure work on their theory of science separately and independently, unaware of each other or one another's effect. Semiotics or semiology in general is the study of sign, symbol, and signification. It is all about studying how meaning is created rather than knowing what is it. The very basic principle of semiotic lies in the assumption that meaning is made by the development of acts and objects which function as signs in relation to the other sign. Barthes Roland, in his book Elements of Semiology, says semiotic takes in any system of signs, be it images, gestures, musical sounds, object, and the complex association of all these, which form the content of ritual, convention, or public entertainment. It includes the study of the signs, syntax, and the semiotic content. Basically, syntax is the study of sign, and semiotic is the study of context, the position, pragmatic of the events and of the time period. There are many ways that words, phrases, and sentences get meaning. For example, first class dinner movie, Titanic. Next is semantics. On the other hand, semantics is about the study of meaning, how we construct meaning and interpretation of that meaning. Some have a literal meaning to it, some words have a figurative meaning to it. Each person might construct, interpret, and contradict the meaning of each sentence in different way, and this is what semantics refers to. So semantics is concerned with the conveyance of meaning by the grammatical and the lexical devices of a language. Moving towards the next page of the a written word is an image of a vocal sign. Relation between the linguistic sign can be either syntactic or associative. Saussure defined that the linguistic is also concerned with the history of language and with the social or cultural influences that shape the development of language. Saussure distinguished between synchronic, static linguistic, and diachronic evolutionary linguistic. Synchronic linguistic is the study of language at a particular point in time, whereas a diachronic linguistic is the study of the history or evolution of language. Saussure investigation of structural linguistics gives us a clear and concise presentation of the view that a language can be described in terms of structure unit. He explained that this structural aspect means the language also represents a system of values. Linguistic value can be viewed as a quality of signified, signifier, or a complete sign. Sense and reference. In contrast to reference, sense is defined as in relation to other expression in the language system. Thus, there are the words that have a sense but no referent in the real world. In fact, the sense of a expression is thought through the thoughts is expressed. Sense refers to how we see an object or the amount of information giving about an object. The classical example citing showing the distinction is the planet Venus. As a planet, it has reference randomly giving the name Venus. It is often called the morning star when we see in the morning and the evening star when we see in the evening. Thus, it has two senses. Depending on the time of the day the object is seen, the planet itself is the referent, the morning star is one sense, and the evening star is the other sense. It could have other senses. The reference of a word is the relation between the linguistic expression and entity in the real world to which it refers. The reference of an expression is the object it represents. Reference is a part of meaning. Assume that there are 3 trees in a field. Each tree has a unique reference. Each branch on each tree has a unique reference, and each leaf and the field have a unique reference. Reference also include imaginary objects, Santa Claus, hades, elves, internal bliss, and so forth. This would also include objects which currently do not exist but could exist: a king of France, dinosaur, a 5-cent ice cream cone, and so forth. I hope you like this video, because in this video there is so much of main factors and main information regarding sense and reference, and also about the semantics and semiology. This is the introductory topic that I shared with you today, and take a screenshot of this so that you may have a better understanding of listening, and also download this video for like further detailed information. If you have any confusion, do hit the comment and write the comment, so I'll be there for you, and inshallah soon I will come with the explained version of this. Thank you so much for your watching. Like, share and subscribe.